10, 11. Hi guys, it's Luke from Luke's Mushrooms. We have Wednesday the 5th of July 2023. I'm in Slovakia and I'm looking for some mushrooms in this forest. So we have some first mushrooms today. We will start with this very nicely looking and very firm Scarletina. A big one. And here is one more. This one is pretty huge. I can see some mold here, so I will not take this one. But this one is great. A fantastic find here in the moss. A perfectly shaped Scarletina. And very firm. I always like when the stem is wider than the head. Something interestingly looking is here. I think it could be a family of Scarletinas. So when I pull them out, we can see it is family of Scarletinas, but again damaged by slugs or some other animals. However, I guess at least parts of it should be okay. Here is a nice family of Amanitas, possibly Amanita excelsa. So a new spot with some beautiful Scarletinas here. And the first one I will take is this one. Then behind me we have another one. So the second one, oh, this one is rooted very deeply. Not sure if I will be able to take it out somehow easily. The stem is probably under some root of the tree, but now it's out. Yeah, there is a root. So we have two. The third one is here. This one looks great. Now we have some sunlight here. So the tree here, I will take them because we have more. Quite a big one here. So this is 4. And if you look here, we have 2 of them, a small one and a big one. Unfortunately, the big one is catching mold down here. But it was a beautiful mushroom. And the small one will stay here. So probably this will go to the basket. Here in this dense spruce forest, we have a mushroom that I really hoped to find today. And we were lucky because it's here. Leccinum piceinum. I think in English it could be something like red-capped scaber stalk. Likes to grow on the spruces. Usually red head and white stem with some dark flakes. Very similar to Leccinum aurantiacum, for example. And here are two more young ones. One and the second one. These guys will stay here, they are too young. And I will just continue to another spot few meters from here, where we have 4 more. You should be able to see at least 2 of them now. All of them are quite young, they can grow quite big, but these are good size to take already. Especially this one. And here is a small one, and here is another small one. So the small ones will stay here and these 3 will go to the basket. Here is another Scarletina, and this one is looking very nicely. Not so much damaged as the others, and looking also quite young. And a luxuriously looking Scarletina here. Again, not as much damaged as the others. Looks really beautifully. I just came to a magical spot full of these scaber stalks. And this is a very same spot as 2 years ago when I found really many of them in the best shape possible. Today they are much younger, but I will show you. So let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 'If I turn around, there were more. 10, 11, 12, 13, and there are much more. I just don't want to step on them, so I will show you in a while. So let's continue counting. You should be able to see 3 more in the picture right now. Also behind the tree, down there, there is a big one. I think you can see it now. And there are some smaller ones. For example, this one. And back there, a few more. So in a couple of days this will be amazing here, but I will not be able to come here, so I'm showing it to you now. So this one is takeable size already. Pretty long stem and still nice round head. This is what I like when they look like a microphone. It was growing out from a interesting terrain. And I will show you a couple more of them. For example, this one, which I just want to camouflage a little bit. I will not be able to come here in the next days, so it will probably stay for someone else to find and take home, but that's not a problem for me as far as I can show them to you right now. Here is one more small one. Also I want to camouflage it. These are too old and rotten. Actually, I think it was just one. And here is one more, which is definitely a takeable size. Beautiful. And still a few others, which I will show you. I'm crouching under the trees. Want to take this one. Looks big enough. Beautiful. Then here are small ones. This one is also big enough to take. Same this one. So 3 smaller ones. Here is one more. I think I will leave this one to be here just hidden. Here is the big one. Looks awesome. So we have some pretty amazing finds today. So let's check the health, at least a few of them. There are some worms here, but that it doesn't continue further, so this is a healthy big mushroom. Let's check this one. Also healthy. This one, some worms in there, but it's okay from here. And one of the smaller ones was quite wormy on the bottom, but looking good here on top. I believe the 3 others will be the same, so this is a great find from here. So I will take some more Scarletinas from here. Here is one. This one does have a beautiful shape, very untouched looking one. Here is one more, also very pretty. This one is beautiful, I took a picture of it. Perfectly shaped. Here is a very small one. Will stay here. Same as this one. Here are those two from previous footages. So we have 5 and the 6th one is growing here. So 6 beautiful Scarletinas from this spot. And now let's have a look if they are healthy. I will clean at least a few of them. And I will also show you how they turn blue after you cut them. This one seems to be perfectly healthy, which is great. And you can already see that it's turning blue on the colors. So the flesh is yellow by default, but on air it turns blue, and after a longer time dark gray or black. So we can try one more, but on this one I already see the stem was a bit damaged on the bottom, but the top part looks, I wanted to say it looks better, but it doesn't. It does have some worms, but maybe the head will be okay. I saw this one from many meters away. Was very well visible, and it's also very nicely shaped. Of course, slugs were here before me, but it's a beautiful mushroom. Some amazing find here. Twins. I always find nice groups of Scarletina boletes at this spot every year. So this is how Scarletina looks on cut after some time. You can see the blue tones are almost gone, and now we have some dark gray or black. And the head is red from the bottom, and the top is usually dark brown. Sometimes could be bright brown and quite matte, as the not very glossy, as I would say. And this is a similar mushroom, but this is Caloboletus calopus, the bitter beech bolete. Sometimes they can look very similar to Scarletinas, and I want to show you the difference. The head is usually brighter, sometimes almost bright gray. The head is yellow from the bottom, and the stem does have a yellow to red gradient with some reticulation. And it also turns blue when you press it or cut it. So here you can see Scarletina bolete and the bitter beech bolete next to each other. Also, the stem of Scarletina has no reticulation. It does have some kind of flakes. So if you compare how they look from the bottom side, you should see the difference. And the bitter beech bolete, as the name says, is very bitter, so it's not edible. So guys, that's all for today's video. Here you can see all the beautiful mushrooms we have found, mainly beautiful Scarletina boletes and some scaber stalks, which were in a really good numbers today. So I hope you liked this video. If yes, then please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed already, share the video with your friends, check the links in the description or my Twitter, Instagram and Facebook. Thank you all for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.